fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky.
Good morning, YouTube. My own boontag.
My own buntag.
Yeah, in today's video, we're going to talk about the foods over here where you can get sick and get diarrhea. I just been sick for over 40 hours, deathly sick. I almost had to go to the hospital. And I'm not complaining. I already know I've had this happen before, but not like this. Diarrhea quite a bit, and it happens. That's why we have, what was that, Imodium?
Loperamide.
Say it again.
Loperamide.
Loperamide. And then there was some other stuff I had to drink, and what happened was, 2 days ago, we went to the Robinson's Market, right around the corner here, and we bought these, what were they called?
Hungarian hot dog.
They're called Hungarian hot dog, but they were like, for American version, like bratwurst. And they were frozen, and we've bought them before when we were on our island at the grocery store, Pure Gold, and they have like plain tasting, medium, and then super spicy. Well, over here, they just had the super spicy ones, and it's kind of weird when my wife, because we bought them, they were frozen, but when I grabbed them, they felt a little soft. And where I'm going with this is, you know, they were obviously frozen once, then maybe they became unfrozen, refrozen, but somehow they got bacteria in there. And what happened was, we took these Hungarian sausages, and obviously they're processed. Usually I don't eat this, but it was kind of, I've been eating so much chicken and egg whites, and I wanted something different, so we took the sausages, and they come pre-cooked, I believe.
Yeah.
And we sliced them, and then we cooked them in a light olive oil with onion, green pepper, garlic, and we were going to put on top of the rice. And my wife only ate a wee little bit. She ate more vegetable. Me, I finished them. It was 4. We got, there's 2 in a pack. So we bought 2 packs, 4 pieces. And I finished it off and had barely like no rice. So I eat, it's probably about 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. And like I say, we go to sleep early. Majority of the nights I'm sleeping early. We're up early, 2 a.m. You know, that one time we were doing a video at 3 a.m. in the morning, I get my wife up. And so I wake up and I'm like, ooh, something's wrong. My stomach's really full, like gassy. And I go to the bathroom and I got pure diarrhea, real bad diarrhea, where it's like water, and diarrhea and water. And then I get off, I gotta go take a shower. Then I drink a little bit of water. As soon as I drink that water, I run back into the bathroom and I go to puke. And it comes up so violently that it splashes me, it's all over the place, and it was a lot. And
a lot of sausages that never digested.
I mean, so much came up where I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, sweet, maybe I'll get better. Well, then I puked, what, 5
times.
Well, 6, I think.
6 times.
5 more times, and even more violently. It was like, I think, 8 hours. This is now, you gotta remember, this is at nighttime, and I waited to go to the hospital because I figured, let me get this puking out, I got food poisoning. I've had it happen in America on some fish a long, long time ago. So when the pharmacy opened, I made it through the night. It was terrible. I'm going to the bathroom, I puked 6 more times, and then I got to the point where maybe every half an hour I sleep a little bit. I wake up, I still had the diarrhea. And then my wife, the pharmacy opened up at 8, we left, and she got me the stuff for the diarrhea, this liquid I drank that helps for the...
Stop puking.
To stop puking. And, you know, I took that. My wife kept wanting me to drink water, but I was afraid. I would just sip on a little bit of water. And basically we said, you know, we'll give it a few more hours. If not, then I'll go to the hospital. Because I knew it was just very bad food poisoning.
That was so bad.
And, you know, prior to that, me, Dexel, and the little one, we went over to this island, and I haven't posted a video on it yet. And I could see how they're bringing chicken. You see the chicken?
I see
it's
that
in
in
bags.
plastic.
It's in these big plastic bags because they're taking it over this island.
They just put little ice.
Yeah, there's like a little ice, so it's sitting in the sun. And then they were shipping bags of the intestine, you know, the whole chicken wings, and it's just kind of sitting in the sun in the bag. So when we went over to that island, I knew I wasn't going to eat anything. We ate before we went. And then it was kind of funny. I'm thinking, man, if I go over there and eat, I'm going to get food poisoning. Then that night, we come back and buy a frozen product, these Hungarian sausages, and then 3 hours later it was on. I was sick, and then by the grace of God, I'm thankful that I brought some Advil sleepy time medicine, and I took 2 of the pills, and they actually put me to sleep. I had like a breakout in a sweat, and then Dexel thought that maybe I was getting a fever. But like I said, 40 hours later, I got up this morning, and I still had the diarrhea, but nothing like before. And then I ate I got a cup of coffee down, so I knew once I got the coffee down, then I went to the bathroom again, and then I drank water, a lot of water, with some salt to, you know, rehydrate. And then I ate a banana, and then I went to the gym, and I actually felt good. I felt good, and I think finally now,
Oh, thank God.
the diarrhea's, it's okay, you know. But it's just something for people traveling to different countries. It only takes a little bit of bacteria.
Yeah, you should be prepared always.
Yeah, and what I'm getting at is the diarrhea is okay, but the puking, it was so violent. I mean, I would go puke in the tub, and it would come out so hard, it would go everywhere. My poor wife's got to clean up because I can't, and then I'm shivering. I had the chills. I'd have to go and rinse off, and you could see the sausages.
I was so scared.
The sausages in the tub by the drain. Oh my God. But like I said, thank God that I didn't have to go to the hospital. And then, you know, I don't know over here, the private hospital, if I got to wait outside, then I got to use the bathroom. I can't clean up good because the diarrhea is so bad. Baby wipes aren't going to work. You got to shower, basically.
But I think private hospital, especially if you have money, they're great too. Right away.
Right, get you in, Well, that's the one Paul was in, right?
Yeah,
When he got
they're
hurt?
in Dumaguete.
That was private.
Yeah, private. If you have money, they got just go directly get you in. If you don't have money, you go to it outside.
Lesson learned. I'm going to stick, I stick with my eggs, the chicken, and even the beef. Because I did have beef that day. I kept thinking it was the beef, but I kept tasting that Hungarian sausage. And I think the beef I ate that morning, I would have already, my stomach would have
digested.
Well, I would have been sick.
Yeah.
It's the Hungarian sausage we ate that triggered the...
Because Nadine ate also the beef in the morning.
Okay,
They ate a lot.
So it was the Hungarian sausage we had. And I was just thinking when we bought them...
It's already defrosted.
Yeah, because when my wife put them in water, they were in there for maybe a couple minutes, not even a minute, and I grabbed them like, wow, these are thawing out quick. It means they weren't frozen. It means they were frozen, unfrozen, refrozen, maybe unfrozen, refrozen, put back, you know, at Robertson's grocery store. By the time we got them, obviously bacteria set in, and man, it's, I don't want to go through that again.
That's why it's so scary if you're going to buy frozen food.
And the thing is I weighed myself, when I first came to the Philippines, I was about 100 kilo. And then obviously when I got here, I think I was up to like 100, give or take, like 106 kilo. And now I'm back down to 100 kilos. So I lost just in water because I was dehydrated, 6 kilo, like, what is that? I don't know if it's 12 or 13 pounds. just in 40 hours. Because you got to remember your body's about 70% water. So I was making a joke with my wife. I said, well, crap, since I got all that water weight off of me, I'll just eat high protein, low carbohydrate, and you know, use it as a little bit of an advantage. Stay leaner, healthier. But anyways, it's something to think about. Like I said, any foreign country, it can happen. You know, I always thought it was the diarrhea, but then I forgot you can get food poisoning and then you're puking. And it was...
oh, that's so scary.
I can usually handle a lot of stuff, but not that puking. That was nasty, wasn't it? Ugh.
Oh, that's... I don't smell anything because I don't really bother the smell. All I know is I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm thinking where to bring him. What hospital? I don't know here. My God.
But when we went to the gym this morning, we talked to the one trainer, and they have
they got medical center.
Yeah, 10 minutes away. Because she kept thinking we're going to have to go to Cebu, but now we know. You know.
Medical center. They said that 2 medical center here.
But I knew if the puking didn't get better by morning time, I'd definitely have to get to the hospital and get on some stronger medication. So, anyways, it's something to think about when you go overseas. I don't know if you can get a shot for that, food poisoning. I know they offer some shots. I've never got them. You know, my local pharmacy overseas shots, you know, for the different viruses or diseases. You can get viruses. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video. We are going to go to a resort today. So stay tuned.